We really have to stop being pushovers when it comes to our boundaries and our lives. We need to stop feeling bad for saying no when we absolutely have the right to protect our peace and our mental health. Welcome to What They Don't See the podcast. I'm your host, Corianne Young. This is a topic that I feel is so important in today's society because so many people feel entitled to be a disturbance in your life, if you know what I mean. Just coming in and disturbing your peace. Many times it's hard because you may have to say no to close friends or even family, which is understandable because you love those people, right? I mean, you have love for them, you want to be there for them. But exactly how far are you willing to go until you're drained of all your energy, mentally and physically? I mean, that's a really good question. Especially for myself, I have to ask myself that all the time. From asking for favors to being pulled into drama, relationship issues, and so much more. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for a person, but what about when you're the person who doesn't receive those things in return? It's really hard to be in a situation where you have so much love, you have so much care, and you have such a good heart that you're willing to go above and beyond for sometimes people you don't even know. You may not even have it all together. You may not even have money in your wallet to spare, money in your bank account to spare. You don't have the mental capacity with so much that's probably going on in your life. You're battling, with so many things yourself. And then here comes somebody coming in, dialing your number, calling your phone. Hey, I need to know if I could borrow such and such. I need to know if you can help me with this, and that. Where it gets bad is when someone reaches out and after the favor is asked, they don't ask you how you are. They'll have a complete conversation just going. Now I'm gonna just stop there because I have a best friend and I'm sure when she watches this, she's probably gonna laugh. But for example, I have a best friend and we've been friends for over 14 years. And there have been times where I've had problems in my life and I would call her and just vent, going, talking. And one day she had to interrupt me and she's like, I need to let you know that whenever we get on the phone, it just seems like you never ask how I'm doing. You never ask what's going on with me. You don't want to know what's going on in my life or anything like that. It seems like it's always about you. And then I felt so bad. I felt so bad about that to the point where now, anytime we get on the phone, I make sure that even if I'm calling her with either good news, bad news, I just want to vent, get something off my chest. I make sure that somewhere in between, I pause and I'm like, okay, enough about me. What's going on with you? Has anybody ever done that for you? You know what I'm saying? Has anyone ever paused what they're talking about after they're rambling, and stopped to say, well, I just want to know what's going on with you too. How's life? How's things going? How are your children? You know what I'm saying? So, in my last episode, it was called How's the Mama? No. How's the baby doing? It was called How's the Baby Doing? And that episode was specifically for all the moms who have gone through postpartum and after they have their children, not even postpartum. You don't have to experience postpartum to feel some type of way that people are blowing up your phone, calling, asking about a child that you just put your body through so much stress to have and give birth to. And they don't check on you. They don't think to ask about your mental health. They don't think to ask about how's your healing process going? How are you feeling? Do you need anything? It's just how's the baby? How's the baby? How's the baby? What does the baby need? Etc. Etc. And you're waiting. You just wait like I'm doing great. Hello? Like, but anyway, this is also for the people who aren't parents, who don't have children, who feel like you're in a space where you're the person who says, yes, 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 I got you. I'll take care of you. I can handle that. All of those things, and you don't get it reciprocated. No one thinks about what you could possibly be going through. No one thinks about the pain you may be experiencing on the opposite end. You may be experiencing, you know, um, problems with your bills, problems with your mental health. You're going through depression. You're fighting so many emotions on a daily. You might be struggling with your children. You might need something yourself. But you've put yourself in a position where people are so comfortable coming to you asking because you always say yes. And you feel so bad about even thinking to say no. That's something that I can definitely relate to. I've gotten to the point where I've experienced it so much to the point where I felt it mentally. I would wake up in the morning thinking about that person and their issues. I'd have a moment in the middle of the day stressing about the fact that I couldn't help, stressing about the fact that they may be going through something and I can't give them anything. I can't do anything. A lot of the times, it doesn't even have to do with finances. A lot of the times, some people really do need somebody to talk to, but you cannot put yourself in a position where you're filling up everybody else's cup until your cup is going into the dishwasher on a rinse cycle and it comes out dry. Now you either have to go back to the store, buy you some more juice, or buy you some more water to fill it up. So now you are paying for the cup that is empty, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not a pastor or anybody. I'm not trying to, spit no bars, I guess. I'm just letting you know, like, just giving you an example about those different situations where even when you can't afford to give, now, because you didn't say no, because you felt so bad that you couldn't just say, look, I can't do it. You're going to have to find somebody else to do it. I can't do it. This is taking a toll on me. Even if you have to explain, you shouldn't have to. I mean, it's your mental health. It's your money. It's your feelings. It's your emotions. It's your life. You have boundaries. You have every right to tell somebody, look, I just can't deal with this. And if that person doesn't understand, then at that point, it's on them. Like I said in the last episode, it's on them, not you. It's so much more to this. But like I say in every episode, I really want to hear from you, because I know that there's so many people who go through this and so many people who struggle with being that person. You struggle with, carrying everybody else's weight while your shoulders are already heavy. That bag that you're carrying is already weighing you down. And here you go trying to put another bag on top of the baggage that you're already carrying. You deserve so much more. You deserve to have that same energy reciprocated. And even if there is a reciprocation, you still have that right to say, no, I'm just not able to deal with this right now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I don't want to talk too much. My goal is to open the door for you. My goal is for you to know that I can relate to you. We may have gone through the same thing. Nobody's situation is better or worse than the next. So if you would like to let me know or vent or just express yourself, leave a comment down below and let's talk. If you would like to be a guest on What They Don't See the podcast, just send me a message and we can take it from there. I'll send you the information. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go. This is What They Don't See, the podcast. My name is Corianne Young. Until next time.